Hi my dears, how are you all? I hope you all fine and safe at home. It is my pleasure to meet you again in this video session. This is M. Tamilvanan, your physics teacher from Bharathidasanar Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Today I am going to introduce a new topic. This is your last topic from electrostatics. So 12th standard physics, electrostatics. So before I am going to into this topic, I would like to explain one image. See my dears. So this is the one charged particle, accelerating charged particle, the collide on one atom. So that atom, it will be splitted two or more fragment, the small fragment, right. So her question, how this particle, the charged particle accelerated? Yes. So the charged particle accelerated by the accelerator. So that's our cyclotron, synchrocyclotron and Van de Graaff generator. Today our topic is Van de Graaff generator. Yes. So Van de Graaff generator, this is the what? Van de Graaff generator. Yes. So this Van de Graaff generator designed by Robert J. Van de Graaff. Yes. So when you touch on this Van de Graaff generator, our hair will move in straight like this. Yes. Why? Because the large amount of potential is produced, that is a 10 to the power 7 voltage. Okay. So 10 to the power 7 voltage is produced on the surface of this Van de Graaff generator. That's why our hair will move in straight line. Yes. So what are the principle of the Van de Graaff generator? In Van de Graaff generator, we have to use the two principle, that is electrostatic induction and action of point. So what is the electrostatic induction? So this electrostatic induction is already we studied, but one more time I will explain. Electrostatic induction is nothing but we can produce the charge without actual contact. Without actual contact. Suppose this is an uncharged one plate. If I bring one charged plate, so this is a one charged plate. Yes. So negative charged plate. If I bring near this uncharged plate, here the positive charge will be produced without actual contact. Without actual contact, that process is called as electrostatic induction. Next, action of point. So action of point is nothing but the charge will be leakage at a very short points. Very short points. So if the area is more, the charge density will be less. Here the area is more, which means the maximum radius. So here the charge density is very less, but here the radius is less, but here charge density is more. So in this edge, the charge, it will be leakage. Will be what? Leakage and hair get ionized. So this is the what? Action of point. By using these two principle, we can see that the working of the Van de Graaff generator. So parts of the Van de Graaff generator, here I take one hollow metallic sphere mounted on the insulator stand. So this is the insulator stand. Yes, this one is insulator stand. Then I take the two pulleys, B and C pulley. The B pulley is fixed inside the hollow metallic sphere and C is mounted in bottom of this instrument. Yes. Next I take one belt. This belt move over these two pulleys. So this belt made up of silk or rubber. Made up of silk or rubber. Yes. Next I take two comb D and E comb. So this C pulley is moving by using the motor, electric motor. I take the two comb D and E comb. The D comb I fixed near the C pulley in near the belt. Okay. Then I give the supply by using battery. The positives connected to D comb and negatives connected to with the ground. Okay, then the E comb is attached inside the hollow metallic sphere near the pulley B. Yes, so these are parts. Next, working. When I am given the positive charge or positive connection to the D, the positive charge is produces the more number of positive charge it occupy in near the where in comb. Okay, so here we have so many numbers of the sharp edges. In these sharp edges, according to the action of point, the charge will be leakage. Charge will be leakage. That's why hair get ionized in between belt and D comb. So here hair is present. That hair get ionized. So ionized means what? Positive charge and negative charge separated. So here negative and positive charge, negative and positive charges separated. In this hair, the negative charges are attracted towards the D comb and positive charges pushed to that belt. So this belt move from downwards to upwards in this side. So this positive charges is attached with this belt. Yes. So this positive charges moving from C to B. So when this positive charge move near the E, that time according to the electrostatic induction, the E comb get a negative charge. Okay, so automatically it is converted to what? Negative charges. Yes, so due to this, here the positive charge is produced, that positive charge is pushed away to the surface of the hollow metallic sphere. Yes, here n number of positive charges increases, that's why n number of negative charge increases. Due to this, high potential difference is developed. So due to the high potential difference, the hair get ionized between belt and this comb. Okay, so I draw this diagram here. This is E comb and this one is belt. Yes, so here the positive charge, number of positive charge, here n number of negative charge. Due to the high potential, the hair get ionized in between comb and belt. So here in this hair, the positive charge, negative charges produced due to the ionization. Yes, so here the positive and negatives neutralize, positive and negative will come to neutralize, like that. Here the positive and negative will be neutralized. Okay, so this negative and positive is attracted, the total positive charge and negative charge neutral, then this belt move over this B, so there is no charge and moving from B to C. So this side there is no charge. Okay, this process is continuous process. That's why the n number of positive charges increases on the surface. Yes, so the more number of positive charge is produced. Yes, here I am applying the potential 10 to the power 4 voltage for this battery, but here we will get 10 to the power 7 voltage. So this is a large amount of potential is produced. Right? So this process is continuous process, you know. So that's why the n number of charges again increases. If the more number of charge produced, there is no space on the surface. That's why it get a leakage and air get ionized. So this is nothing but the leakage of charge. Leakage of charge. So how to control this leakage of charge? How to control? When you mounted on this system, when you take the vacuum chamber Vacuum chamber we have to enclose on this system. That's why so we can control the leakage of charge. Okay, so we will see this working of a Van de Graaff generator. See my dears. So this is a working. Yes, so positive charges is produced according to the action of point. Here action of point principle we are using. So this is moving from downwards to upwards. So according to electrostatic induction, here positive charge, there is no contact, that's why here negative charge is produced. Yes, so this negative charge here will occupy, that's why positive charges is produced on the surface. Yes, so this is one continuous process. Here we can produce the large amount of potential, that is a 10 to the power 7 voltage. Your one more question. Yes, right. Next, what is the uses of this Van de Graaff generator? Already I said, so it is one of the accelerator. So we can accelerate the positive charge only. So positive charge means proton and deuteron. Proton and deuteron, this is used in radioactive disintegration. And the one more applications also, this is not in our textbook. So this charged particle, it will be treated in cancer cells also, in cancer cells. Okay, we will see on two problems. The dielectric strength of hair is 3 into 10 to the power 6 voltmeter inverse 1. Suppose the radius of the hollow sphere in the Van de Graaff generator is R is equal to 0.5 meter. So calculate the maximum potential difference created by the Van de Graaff generator. Yes, so we have to find out the maximum potential, right? What are given? So given data, electric field is given. So this is what dielectric strength. Already I said the dielectric strength is nothing but what is the dielectric strength? When I apply the more number of electric field to that dielectric medium, that dielectric medium it converted to conductor, which means the free electrons will be created. Yes, when I applied the large amount of electric field to the hair, so one particular value, which means so 3 into 10 to the power 6 volt per meter, this is for the dielectric strength for hair. That time your positive charge and negative charges is separated, which means the free electron will produce, that free electrons is responsible for conduct the electricity. Okay, that is called the dielectric strength. Okay, so dielectric strength is nothing but we have to apply the more number of electric field. So here I can take the electric field, that is a maximum electric field is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 6 volt meter inverse 1, and the radius is given R is equal to 0.5 meter. So our question is maximum potential. So V maximum is equal to our question. Yes, right. So what is the relation between electric field, distance and V? So electric field is nothing but the potential divided by distance or x or r. Yes, so here we take this x is nothing but r. Okay, so V maximum is equal to E maximum into r. Yes, so E maximum equal to 3 into 10 to the power 6 into r equal to 0.5. Okay, so 3 5s are 15, but here 0.5 means so 1.5 into 10 to the power 6 voltage. The unit of potential volt. So V. So this is the V maximum, the voltage maximum produced on the where? Yes, in Van de Graaff generator. Okay. next question. This is your 1 mark book back question. Yes, two metallic sphere of radii 1 centimeter and the 3 centimeter are given. Charges of minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb and 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb respectively. If these are connected by a conducting wire, the final charge on the bigger sphere is. So, we have to find out that final charge for the bigger sphere. So, this is the distribution of charge. What is meant by distribution of charge? We have to take the two spheres. The first sphere, the radius is given R1. This is a small radius 1 centimeter and the bigger radius is a 3 centimeter. Yes, here this is I take R2 3 centimeter and the charges are also given. Here I take Q1 and one more charge is given, this is Q2. Okay, when I connected means I connect by using wire. So that time the charge will be distributed. It may be moving from higher charge density to lower charge density. Yes. So what is our question? What is the maximum, what is the final charge on the bigger sphere? This is our question, right? So initially the potential for this first sphere, that is a V1. The potential for the bigger sphere is V2. This is before when I connect this wire. If I connect this wire, so the potential will be equal. The potential will be equal. Okay, right. What is the formula for that potential? The potential formula V is equal to, the general formula V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Yes. So here I take 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught V1 means Q1 by R1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 by R2. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught cancel. Q1 by R1 is equal to Q2 by R2. So Q1 by R1 is equal to 1 centimeter. So 1 is equal to Q2 divided by R2 is equal to 3 centimeter. Here centimeter, here also centimeter. So centimeter cancel, right? So Q1 is equal to I multiply, cross multiply. So 3 into Q1 is equal to 1 into Q2, that is equal to Q2. This is I take equation number 1, right? When I connect these two spheres by using wire, that time the charge it will be equal, which means the sum of these charges. So Q1 plus Q2 is equal to, what is the Q1 value? Minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 2, then plus Q2 is equal to 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, so 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. This is nothing but Q1 plus Q2. Yes, right. But we know Q2 is equal to how much? 3 into Q1. Substitute here. So Q1 is equal to Q1 plus Q2. So Q2 is equal to 3 into Q1 is equal to how much? 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. Yes. So 1 plus 3, 4 Q1 is equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. 4 will be cancelled. Q1 is equal to, this is a 1 time. So 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. Yes. So the charge, the first sphere charge is equal, Q1 is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb. But in option C, 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb. So don't select this one. Why? Because, so our question is, what is the final charge on bigger sphere? Okay, so Q1 is a smaller sphere. Yes, so that's why don't select this one. So we have to find out that Q2, this Q1 value substitute in equation 1. So what is the equation 1? Q2 is equal to 3 into Q1, right? So 3 into Q1 is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 2. So our answer 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb. So Q2 is equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 2. So option A only your correct answer, right? Okay, my dear children, today we have seen Van de Graaff generator. So what are the principle? Yes, say anyone? Yes, the two principle, electrostatic induction and action of point, right? What is uses of this Van de Graaff generator? Very good. So it is used to accelerate the charged particles. Charged particle, only proton and neutron, right? So, and we discussed two problems based on this topic. Okay, so please go through our study material, question bank and self-assessment test. Yes, so thank you, my dears. We will meet next class.